Sell Your Car UK is back and delighted to offer for sale this absolutely gorgeous, really perfect example of the Honda CRV. This is a 2002 on an 02 plate CRV 2 litre SE Sport automatic. It's a one owner from new car. It's done 142,000 miles and has a full Honda stamped service history. There are 11 stamps in the book, and I'll get to that in due course. But we're just going to go for a little wander around this car. Now, it's a sport, which means it's got half leathering, half cloth interior. It's the automatic with the overdrive capability as well. It's got lovely wood inlays on the interior with air conditioning, electric windows, front and rear, including an auto electric window on the driver's side, electric mirrors, including heated electric mirrors as well. And they are not electrically folding, before you ask, but they are electrically operated. It's got the side steps, the alloy wheels. It's in absolutely lovely condition, especially for that age and mileage. It's got an MOT until March of 2015 and is coming with tax until the end of September as well. Now let's get up close and personal with this car, because it is a privately owned vehicle, so there are some marks on it. It's actually been kept in an underground car park for the last 5 years, although it does get used every single day and has no problems whatsoever mechanically. It drives absolutely beautifully. I'm just showing you there are some stone chips on the bonnet here and a little bit of a crease just here as well. Hopefully that's showing up on this video. There are pictures of this car as well, so if you want to see those pictures, all you need to do is get in touch. And of course, we don't drive the cars here at Sell Your Car UK on these videos, although we do drive the cars to make sure everything's good, and we do a full inspection of the vehicle as well, which has all been carried out on this vehicle. But if you want to drive it, you can do. All you need to do is get in touch with us here at Sell Your Car UK. Now, I'm just showing you there is a bit of curbing going along these wheels. As to be expected, the car is based in North London, where curbing was invented. It's got brake discs that have loads of life left in them, and it's got brand new brake pads where required as well. And the pads that are on the car that haven't been just replaced have got loads of life left in them. There's no scuffs or scrapes on these corners. It's in really lovely condition. I'll show you all the marks as best as I can. So for example, again, a bit more curbing on this side of the wheel as well. This will just save you the time and hassle of coming down to see the car. You'll know exactly what it is you're coming down to get. You've got these fabulous little side steps going on here, which obviously it's a sport, gives it a bit more of a sporty look. And again, as we go down the side here, there's a tiny dimple dent. Hopefully that's showing up. Yeah, you can just about make that up. I'm being very fussy, but I want to show you these so that you don't waste your time coming down to see it. And also, hard to see whether with the naked eye or with the video, but there are these tiny little marks down here as well, possibly caused by some idiot with a shopping trolley in a local supermarket. You can see that there, but it is to be expected. It's a privately owned vehicle. It's done 142,000 miles, so this is really fabulous condition considering that mileage. And of course, it is 12 years old, so it's fabulous condition considering the age as well. I'm just showing you again a little bit more curbing going along on these wheels, and a little scuff there, a little scrape on the actual spoke as well. Again though, great pads, great discs, and great tyres as well. Loads of life left in all 5 tyres on this vehicle, including the spare wheel. Just to show you around here, there is a tiny bit of damage on the rear bumper. I'm being very fussy, aren't I? But I want to show you this just because I want to make sure that you know exactly what it is that you're coming down to get. And of course, when you step away from the car, all of those marks that I've just shown you, well, they pale into insignificance. They are barely noticeable, if at all. Coming round the boot, we've got the Honda wheel cover, and in there is the spare tyre, which, as I say, is all good. And on this side of the car, there's no marks at all. It's really absolutely lovely. Fabulously well kept car, but as I said, it's been in an underground car park for the last 5 years. But as I said as well, it gets used every single day. So mechanically, it's in really good condition. Again, I'm just trying to show you curbing marks on the wheels. If you want to get wheels refurbed, you're looking at spending about £45 to £50 a corner for a good job. And again, good tyres, good brakes, discs and pads. Those side steps look pretty awesome in my opinion. You've got a few little marks on this side of the car, but it's really quite clean, and as I say, it's to be expected. Most of them caused by either opening this car door into another or by another person opening their car door into this. There's no big accidents. The car is HPI clear. There's no finance outstanding. I'd expect not after 12 years. There's no history of it being stolen and recovered, and there's no history either of any accident damage whatsoever. It's in really lovely, lovely condition. I'll just finish off. If I haven't shown you already, here's that wheel. I think I have actually. Right, I'm going to jump inside the car. It's coming with 2 sets of keys, which look like this. You've got the electric fobs here. Oh, hello, you can see me. Hello. You've got the key, and you've got the fob here for the central locking, which also opens the boot. Press the little button to unlock it, and we can jump on in. And you can see here it's in really gorgeous condition. You've got mats in the front and rear, including the overlay carpets as well. So these are the mats here, and then the carpets are these things underneath, which also are embossed with CRV. It's a good idea to have these because it just stops things wearing through, and with 142,000 miles on the clock, the condition of the interior really is fabulous. There's a little bit of wear just down here on the driver's seat. I think that's to be expected, and I've actually seen cars with half this mileage with a lot worse interior than this, so it really has been kept very, very nicely indeed. You can see that for yourself with this half leather and cloth, although I'd probably go as far as to say it's a quarter leather and cloth. You've got this very funky table here in the middle, which if you want to just lift the handle and move that out of the way, then you've got a bit of extra space down here in between the seats. You've also got plenty of storage. Oh, it's on the other side. Plenty of storage in the way of this little storage bin down here. Of course, you've got the glove compartment. You've also got these little cubbies down here as well. Now this one, the door handle has broken, but it still works. It still opens perfectly and closes and stays in place. The cigarette lighter itself doesn't work, but the power socket does. So if you want to charge your phone, plug in a TomTom, that kind of thing, that all works as well. It's got air conditioning, which is all gassed up and ready to go. It's very nice, it works perfectly. You've got a stereo up here. What more do I say about a stereo? And then here is your automatic gear lever with that overdrive button as well. Now I'm going to take the key, I'm going to plug it into the ignition, I'm going to shut the door, I'm going to turn it on. Now you'll see it starts first time, no problems whatsoever. All those lights go out except for the one telling me to turn off the handbrake and to fasten my seatbelt. Now I'm going to do neither of those because we don't drive the car here on Sell Your Car UK's videos. That's up to you to do on a test drive, which we're happy to entertain. The mileage of the car at this moment in time is 141,977. So that's why I've been saying 142, that or thereabouts. But it drives absolutely lovely. It got me here where I'm taking the pictures, and I've been driving it around all morning, and it's really a lovely car. You've also got in here, just to show you, an electrically operated sunroof, which is a very nice touch and works absolutely perfectly and seals perfectly as well, so you're not going to get any drips on your head when it is raining. And you've also got the cover there so you can block out the light, but it's a nice thing to have because obviously it fills the cabin with light. Up here you've got a sunglass holder, or sunglasses holder. Good idea, that. And then over here, as I said to you, it's got auto electric windows for the driver's side and electric windows throughout. There's your electric mirror switch with that heated button as well, so if it is a cold and frosty morning you can clear off the ice. Also down here, just to show you, you've got your petrol cap and your bonnet release. I'm not going to open the bonnet. If you want to have a look, if you're a mechanic and you want to come down and see it, that's fine as well. That's your handbrake lever. I'm going to put my foot on the brake and I'm just going to put that. Seriously, how cool is that? I think that's awesome. So that is the inside in the front here. I'm going to turn it off. There's not much more to show you there. I do like that table as well, but that table is nothing because, well, I'll show you. We'll come to that in due course. Now in the back here, you've got these nets here for storage maps, storing maps, that kind of thing. You've got carpets, as I said, throughout the car in really lovely condition. In the back here as well, you've got 3x3 point seat belts. There is a third headrest. It has never, ever been in those two little holes. I'll show you that in due course. We've got a center armrest here as well with cup holders for the back passengers, and here electric windows in the rear as well with this nice little wood inlay as well. It's really in lovely condition. You can see that for yourself. Really, really clean throughout. It's going to make somebody a very happy owner of a very cheap Honda CRV. These are incredibly reliable cars as well, if I do say so myself. If you want a warranty, we can sort that out for you as well. That's something we can do here at Sell Your Car UK. We use warranty wise. So I'm opening up the boot here because I just want to show you inside the boot where we keep all of the docks for these videos. You've got the tonneau cover, all working absolutely perfectly. Just to show you, you can see everything springs back into place just as it should, which is unusual for these, I have to tell you. In here you've got as well that headrest, which as I said has never been on the car, is in absolutely spotless condition. You've also got, you can see here, the rubber mat. That rubber mat is a very useful thing if you're chucking in dirty stuff. And I'll come to what's under that mat in due course if you don't know. But first I just want to show you the stamps in the book. The last service was done on the 24th of March 2014 at 136,624 miles, which is approximately, let me work this out in my head, 6,000 miles ago, just under 5,500 miles ago. That was last serviced. Now the service needs to be done every 10,000 miles. Yep, that's right, I can see that from 120 and 120 months, so every 10,000 miles. So it doesn't need servicing for probably about another 4,000 miles, I'd say. Obviously it depends on your driving conditions though. Now the Honda stamps go throughout the book. So the previous one is March 2012, then we've got May 2011, then we've got May 2010, June 2009, June 2008, March 2007, March 2006, April 2005, March 2004, February 2003, and then if I go to the logbook, you'll see that the car was first registered in February 2002. So that is a full Honda service history. Now there's never been a timing belt change because, quite simply, there is no timing belt. This 2002 model was the first year to come chain driven, so there is no need for a timing belt change, which is great news, and it means you don't have to worry about it. Now as I say, it's one owner from new. You can see down here, previous registered keeper none. There are no details for that, and I showed you before the car was registered in February 2002, and has had one owner its whole life. It used to be on this registration number. That was changed over last month, the 7th of August 2014. You've got that coming with the car, so that if you ever do need to go back over old service records through Honda or what have you, you've got the registration number. You've got here as well, done by Honda, Bushy Heath Crown Motors, the MOT, and that MOT expires on March the 31st, 2015. Now there were some advisory items which I'm just going to show you. The first one, offside front shock absorber has a light misting of oil. Now that could be a CV joint. We've had it checked out. It's not serious, it's just an advisory item. If you want us to sort that out for you, more than happy to do so. It's not that expensive to do. The front brake pads wearing thin. Well, we've changed all the brake pads with the owner's permission, and we've sorted all that out, so you don't have to worry about that. And the power steering pipe or hose has a slight seepage from a joint. We've had that checked out. Not going to be an ingress of water. There's not going to be a problem with that coming with the car. Again though, if you want that sorted out, happy to take care of that on your behalf if you buy the car. You've got other bits and bobs coming with it. That's not important. In here you've got some other little manuals and stuff inside this wallet, just telling you where all the service centres are and something else. And you've also got a few bits of paperwork as well coming with it. We're going to try and dig out all of the bills as well to go with this service history, just because it's a nice touch. Why not? We've got the service, the owner's manual as well, the handbook, which is all in English. All 433 pages. Yep. Happy reading. There's a lot to learn. And one of the things that you'll read about in that manual, if I just move all of these bits and bobs just to the back here for a second. Let's get them all out of the way. And move all of that. One thing you'll need that manual for is to work out how the picnic table works. Yes, it comes with a picnic table. Push that little lever there to pull it out, and that's where your umbrella goes. It's got legs built into it. What will they think of next? So it's got a picnic table. It's also got the toolkit. It's also got the locking wheel nut as well. That's quite important to note. And it's got, as I say, a full Honda service history. Now I'm going to shut that door. And I'm pretty much done. If you want to come down and have a look at this car, all you need to do is get in touch with us here at Sell Your Car UK. It is exactly as you see it in this video. There'll be no surprises, and it's very reasonably priced. It must go. It'll be only one owner from new until you buy it. You could be that second owner, but there's only one place to get it, and that's Sell Your Car UK. I can't believe it's 12 years old and 140,000 miles. It looks amazing.